Greetings, everybody. This is Sabin Dimitrov, aka Agents for the Astro Wolf, and it is an absolute pleasure to have you guys here for my next video. Oh my gosh, I'm sorry to hear that, buddy. Get yourself some naturally made chicken noodle soup, period. It has natural antioxidants and electrolytes inside of it to keep you well hydrated, as well as give your body stuff to fight off the flu, period. Mucinex DM is also great to help fighting off the congestion and other symptoms of such, period. Let's see what else. And get lots of sleep, period. Just bubble up and stay safe, period. I know a lot about stuff because a couple of the people I know are nurses, and my aunt was actually a nurse for quite a while. Good. For those who can help. Alright, so, there is a update that came up. And, this is going to be a very small update, but I figured I'd show you guys. And this is scary. So they added power module to troop modification. And they fixed a bug where EO's skills would cause the game to freeze under certain circumstances. I cannot show you number 2 because I've never had to deal with that. But good job game developers, fixed that. But unfortunately, guys, we're going to have something very scary here. Now, luckily for me, poopies. Okay. Oh, gee whittakers. Oh, gosh. Okay, so let's go to our talents. This is stage 1. This is stage 2. And unfortunately, this is stage 3. So, this is scary, guys. So, I want to show you guys what this stuff is. Accused mark. Gains a mark whenever attacked. Each mark increases skill trigger probability and will be cleared after the action. Marks cannot be removed. So, pretty much, I think this is for the entire battle. And that's scary. That means for commanders that have some wicked skills that need skills trigger rate, this is going to be a huge boost to help us out. The walkers have a interference field. If this normal attack is dodged, there is a certain chance that the target will skip their next action. That's annoying, but luckily for us, our Orochi will be able to tank these hits, so we won't have to worry about that as much. Purifying barrage, this is for the infantry, removes buffs from troops in the same column as the target and reduces the target's skill trigger probability. Well, because I have, because I have, Menderbot on my Orochi, that cannot be, removed, so good luck with that. And then Nanoform is for the airships. Damage taken becomes a certain ratio of the original damage of or lesser. What the heck? Oh, okay, so I think this is pretty much damage reduction. So in the barrier... what the hell? Okay, so I guess barrier helps this skill become more effective, and that way the enemy does less damage to us. And then deflection shield. This is for the walkers. Whenever the walker is hit, it'll gain a deflection shield that grants debuff immunity and increases its defense before our troops' next action. Well, so far, Orochi looks like he's going to be my best bet for fighting against the enemy. And also, my Vega. Vega is a one-shot busting commander, so this should make it so that way he has a better chance of winning, and Orochi should have a better chance at, holding the line, so we shouldn't have to worry about too much. Power Shot. Deals additional damage to hit target. equal to a certain ratio of the target's lost health points. Ignores damage reduction. Well, because we have a absolute buttload of health points, hopefully that, actually, it's a little bit scary. So the power shot might be a scary thing when it comes to my Orochis, so we're gonna have to be careful with this one. Then last but not least, guys, we have the third row, the leverage. Sorry, yeah, the power shot was for the infantry. This one is leverage for the airships. Hitting a target during this round absorbs a certain ratio of the target's attack bonus till the end of the battle. Cannot be removed. So I think that means that I can do better damage to the enemy or get like certain bonuses to that. So that's kind of cool. The healing field is for walkers. Restores health points equal to a certain ratio of damage dealt. If allied troops are in the rage state, the target will not recover health points for 1 round. Oh, so this is pretty much Sifa's Majesty with an extra level of anger to it. That's actually kind of cool. So this is like Sifa's Majesty mixed with the Link's gem set. And last but not least, Super Thermal Bomb. This is for the infantry. Attacks ignore a certain ratio of the target's health point buff. Well, I think Orochi is gonna do good for all but maybe 2 of these skills that might be used against it. But that's pretty freaking awesome, guys. That means we will actually be able to get some good stuff going. 6 so 6 12 18 6 12 18. Ah, heck. Ah, butt lumps. I want to get these skills unlocked as quickly as possible because we need to get these airship skills set up as quick as possible. This is a problem though, because that means we have to get 6 more skills. You know, what I might have to do, guys, is yeah, that's annoying. I don't like this. So yeah, so these can be really effective. And I think I might be using a couple of these for Orochi, and then the other one for Vega, because the Ether de Jin and Orochi are really good ones to use. And, once I get, oh, I just realized, the shield, the barrier can be used for the Cyan shuttle. So that means I'll be able to defend myself against some very scary stuff. So that'll work out. But yeah, this is a pretty giant update, which will pretty much make things vulnerable to everything else. And like I said, guys, Orochi is going to have a pretty darn good, level of defense against this. And lucky for us, if unless the enemy is running 2 different kinds of soldiers, they aren't going to be able to do anything like of those against us or stack other ones on us. So our damage reduction as well as our health points will be able to help us out through most of this. So if the enemy takes away our health points, we still have the damage reduction. And the enemy takes away our damage reduction, we still have the health points. And once we get Link's gems, they won't be able to do anything. So hopefully this will work out for us, and keep us running. But yeah, this is gonna be This is gonna be frustrating. Luckily for us, our AI-1 with the strong shield will definitely help us out for the most part, because this will help give us a 24.5% of the target's health point for one round, so we will have a massive shield to defend us if we can survive that first round. But yeah, we're going to have to be careful with this, because these new skills are going to add a lot of trouble for us if the enemy maxes his stuff out quickly. But luckily for us, guys, like I said, um, the power of airships and walking nemesis is going to be our best bet for right now until we can get that third, skills tree unlocked, and the barrier and the airship health points is also going to be helpful for us. And because we're going to be having the barrier and that other skill, this will make our origins much tougher to kill. So once we get the Cyan Shuttle, we can probably jump these over to Cyan Shuttle and get that set up for us as well. But yeah, sorry. But yeah, so we're going to have to be careful with this, guys, because it's pretty. Are you freaking kidding me? Ah, you poopies. Guess I can't use my last one. Oh well. But yeah, so I'm not exactly too happy about this upgrade, about this update. Um, because that pretty much means that there's going to be more crap for us to deal against. But hopefully, it won't be too much of a problem for us. Because, like I said, guys, I'll go over this very quickly. Turds. I'll go over this very quickly again, but pretty much, Purifying Barrage, this one might be a little bit of a trouble. But you don't really have too many tanky infantry builds, so that might not be too effective. So that we can probably, hold out against this with our Orochi, because our damage reduction and health points will help us out with that. So, and once we get links, then that pretty much nullifies the enemy's, problem with this. So, I mean, this will work out, but Power Shot's going to be a little scary. So, this is going means that you're going to have to deal with the target's health points, and this ignores damage reduction, unfortunately. So we pretty much are going to need a lot of defense. So that's kind of annoying. So we might have to find a gem set that will make it so that way the enemy cannot use their talents against us. But yeah, hopefully we won't have to deal with this too much. Because this ignores damage reduction, that's going to be a bit of a problem. Hopefully, if we do Awakening Defense on our Orochi and increase that to 600%, then that will definitely take away a lot of that damage done to us. But yeah, that's going to be a problem for us to deal with. So we're going to have to make sure that we have stuff to protect us from that. The Super Thermal Bomb can be compensated by our defense and total damage reduction and stuff like that. So it won't be, and also our own talents and stuff, because we have our barrier and our strong shield and stuff like that. So even so the enemy will have trouble doing damage to us because of our redundancy, but this will still be a problem to deal with. But hopefully it won't be as scary as makes it sound. The healing field is actually kind of cool for the walkers, because that means if they actually hit us pretty hard, they can heal. But if we run corrosive armor, that's not going to do too well for them, because our corrosive armor will continue to cut them down to size. And since we have Scorpio and our origins now that can cut through a lot of their stuff. So, all we have to do is just outlast them, and things should be pretty on par. The deflection shield, so this is going to be a little bit of an annoying one because you're pretty much going to need to have heavy penetration to cut through this. So running against commanders with this might be a bit of a problem. So getting Vega with heavy penetration, or if he activates breakdown, that's pretty much 120% of this being negated. So hopefully this won't be, too much of a problem to deal with. If this normal attack is dodged, then there's a certain chance that the next target... So this, I think the interference field is going to be our biggest problem, because... Actually, no. We don't have a lot of dodge on our Orochi or our Vega, so they're most likely going to hit us anyway. So we most likely are not going to have to deal with this. So unless we have our Cyan shuttles up in the front row, we shouldn't have to deal with the interference field too much, because we don't have much dodge on our ships, but we have a crap ton of health points, critical wither, and penetration. So actually, because we have penetration, I think the deflection shield won't be too effective against us, because hopefully, so this should work out. But I think our aroused mark would actually be kind of a fun one to work with. Because if we use this, that means we can negate the power. The turds. There we go. If we get aroused mark, we can work against Purifying Barrage. So that means when they try to reduce our target's skill probability, that means we can run this, and our aroused mark will make us a lot better. So I think aroused mark might be our best bet, because we need that skills trigger rate to make sure we keep getting, all our crap and stuff, set up. Damage taken becomes a certain ratio of the original damage or lesser while in barrier state. So I think barrier and nanoform work together as a damage reduction buff thingy. So you're pretty much getting double damage reduction buff. So that's actually kind of cool. And that would also be another fun thing to use on Orochi, because that pretty much means that the enemy won't be able to hurt us as bad, and that means power shot, the bomb, and stuff like that won't be able to hurt us as much. So that's going to be pretty darn big. So yeah, nanoform and barrier are going to be two big things to work together on. And leverage. Hitting a target during this round absorbs a certain ratio of the target's attack bonus till the end of the battle. Cannot be removed. Pretty much this would be great for Vega, because that means when we hit... Oh, wait, no. This would actually be good for Sister Wolf, because Sister Wolf does long time battles with Reinhardt. So we can actually put this on our Siriuses, so that way we can cut through the enemy effectively and quickly. So that's going to be a huge boost for us. And that's going to be a very nice thing to add to help us, be effective. We don't really need a roused mark on Sister Wolf, because she already has 2 100% hit abilities and other crap that she can work with. So really, guys, Yeah, I mean, this is kind of just like an in-depth understanding of how stuff can work out in my favor. So we're just gonna have to work on getting this crap all finished up. Ah, kill me. This is such a bogaroni. It is bogalicious. Oh, this is so stupid. Oh, this is gonna be so expensive. Oh, butt lumps. All these are 30s. 30s and 15s. Oh, of course, cool. Glad that you're more effing expensive for... Oh my gosh. Okay, so I just gotta do all these resources times 6, and then that'll give us the stuff that we need. Ugh, that's so annoying. But yeah, guys, once we get these unlocked, and then once we sadly sacrifice 4,000 hyperspace crystals for the momentum module, we're gonna be set. We're gonna have some amazing crap ready to be used, and I cannot wait for that. And I would then, oh my gosh, that is expensive. Holy balls! Wow. Yeah. So you know, you don't have to worry too bad about this stuff, guys, because this will give you ways to further optimize and enhance your stuff, but not as like something I want to, deal with. So we were definitely one of the first, players to get these skills and talents unlocked. But unfortunately, we're going to be more in the middle of the pack when it comes to this next level because we just don't have everything ready to go, which is unfortunate, but just how things are. And we're trying to save up same time for our Cyan shuttle, so this may take us about a year to get everything unlocked in the Cyan shuttle. But yeah, guys, it's not going to be the end of the world. It's just going to be a little bit of a frustrating thing to deal with. But yeah, it'll work out. It'll work out. But yeah, I just want to thank you. I just want to thank you guys for being here for this fun video. I want to thank you guys for being so supportive. I want to thank you guys for just, just want to thank you guys for being part of the awesome Astrolic Wolf Pack. Having you guys here, makes the channel and the pack stronger, and I really appreciate that. Don't jump down my throat about things that I misinterpret. I'm just telling you guys how this new update is interpreted by me, but maybe you guys might have some extra insight on how this crap works, I guess. But, yeah, just, let me know if there's ways to further, work against those talents, and hopefully we can get ourselves, more effectiveness on the battlefield. Thank you guys for being here for this fun video. Thank you guys for being the awesome people that you guys are. Always remember to like, share, and subscribe, because the faster we get to 1,000 subscribers, the more money I can make. And I can finally start making some money. So that'd be kind of fun. And I think there's a way I can actually do YouTube channel support. So I want to see if I can get that set up, guys, because I think that'd be very, very fun to get set up. But thank you guys for being here for this awesome video. Look forward to seeing you guys on my next one. And yeah, I'm going to be releasing a couple more thingies. Anyway, you guys stay awesome, and always remember, God bless.